Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we are continuing the discussion from last night about these new prototypes that have been dropped on us here. We don't actually have them yet, but we had Drew confirm in a thread on the S.I.M.O Boom Beach forum. He said exactly this, guys. I can confirm that the new prototype defenses will be introduced one at a time into the weapon lab in a newly created weekly cycle we have set up. And you will see two of the new prototype defenses in the first month after the update. One is named S.I.M.to, and the other Sky Shield. More info to come, ... Let the speculations begin, guys. So, the first thing that I pulled out of this is the prototypes will be introduced one at a time into the weapon lab in a newly created weekly cycle we have set up. So I'm assuming that this is just going to be for the new prototypes and not for every single prototype, because I think that would probably turn out to be pretty broken if like we got to the point where all the prototypes were just rotating, and I assume it would work on the same cycle for everybody, but it would be kind of crazy to go like a week or two without shields or something like that. So I'm assuming that like maybe there's going to be a whole new weapons lab. Like maybe there's going to be like we have the weapons lab with prototype parts. Maybe we buy these new weapons with stuff from the trader. I think that would be an interesting way to go about it. But since we spent most of the stream talking about the sky, what do you call it? The sky weapon. Let's talk today about this S.I.M.O weapon. So there was a really cool idea that was posted on the forum. We're just gonna get this attack going right up here, guys. Then we'll click over here. There was an interesting idea posted on the forum that I thought made a lot of sense the more that I thought about it, and it was basically saying that S.I.M.O stood for. We'll go like this, and like that. That S.I.M.O stood for Smoke Interceptor M-Wave Oscillator, guys. So I think this would be, yet again, another way for Supercell to kind of nerf Smoke if they wanted to. And I think it would make a lot of sense. This is kind of what we touched on when we did our video the other day, just about how the new prototypes were going to work. That guy had 7 ice, and 2 of them were boosted. GG chicken. And yeah, I think that would make a lot of sense. It would be like a smoke defense that just or a defense that just like takes down smoke, or smoke doesn't work around its target radius or something along those lines. I think that makes a lot of sense for the S.I.M.O one. The Sky one, I think, is I don't know. I think the only way that it would actually work, and again, we touched on this in last night's stream, so yeah, so I think the only way that it would work would be like it has to be. It has to just be like a giant net for gunboat abilities, right? Like that's pretty well the only thing I can think of that anything would nerf anything in the sky, because that's the only thing that goes in the sky in Boom Beach is your barrage and artillery and stuff like that. And yeah, I can't see how it would be anything else. Like it would be to nerf. I mean, hopefully it confirms that flying troops are in fact actually coming, but I don't think that that's actually true, guys. So we're down to 1 smoke here, but yeah, very curious to see what you guys are going to think about all of this stuff down below in the comments. And I'm really hoping that it's not going to actually change the prototype schedule that we're on right now. I hope that it's just for the new prototypes, but I guess that remains to be seen, guys. 1 shot. 2 shot. Is the machine gun and the flamethrower going to turn? 2 shots. Come on, Zukas, come on. The dead zone of the machine gun is just saving us on that one. Oh my god. Okay. Let's get out of that base. Let's get out. It's a good thing he didn't have a Sky or a S.I.M.O defense on him, guys, because that could have been nasty, man. That could have been nasty. So what else can we pull from this post? Yeah, I guess they're gonna start releasing sneak peeks soon. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell, guys, to be alerted about the new news first. We will definitely be doing that. So we'll go ahead and dive into this next one. Yeah, so all he gives us is the names S.I.M.O, and the other name is Sky Shield. So I guess yeah, like I think that's the only thing that would logically make any sense, is it's some sort of GBE net that or prevents the gunboat energy from actually working. Maybe it maybe maybe you do use GB on it, that it like captures it and throws it back in your own troops, so it like slingshots the shocks back in your own troops, it slingshots all your barrage and artillery back onto your own guys. That would be pretty annoying, but it's always interesting to see how these, like, because these are great ideas. Like, they'll work fine for low-level players, but it's always interesting to see what the play on the high-level task forces is going to end up being. Not task force, a high-level PvP and ice bases and stuff like that, because that's where the stuff really matters, right? Because, I mean, if I'm attacking a base that has 0 ice statues, and it has no shield generators, I don't care how many Skynets the guy puts down, I'm still going to destroy him. That's just the way Boom Beach works. It's very offensive heavy. Now, if they're planning on trying to tweak this and make it a more overall balanced game, I don't know if that's the correct way to go. Like, I understand that the game would be more balanced, but is that really what Boom Beach needs? Like, it's so, there's so many variables that go into Boom Beach. I feel like it can never properly be balanced like another game. Like, you compare it to a typical Clash Royale, update is going to have all these balance changes, all these tiny little stat changes for each card, and you see in Boom Beach that that never really happens. You never really get those nitty-gritty balance change tweaks, and in my opinion, that's largely to do with the fact that we have statues in this game, because every character, every troop is different for everybody depending on your statues, right? So I don't know how much balance there actually is to be had. We're just going to go in with a taunt. That's all we got for this. That's all we need as well. 1 shot, 2 shots. The taunt plus the delay of the rocket doesn't even give it enough time to kill the Zookas with 1 troop health statue, guys. So, yeah, moving on to the next base. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. I'm very excited to see this, like, since the dev update talk, there's been so much new stuff promised and going on. Like, I just hope that, whatever comes out, like, it doesn't need to be, like, these huge, monstrous explosions of updates. Like, just, like, I really hope that whatever comes out is just polished, and it doesn't come out with a whole friggin', like, marching band, circus brigade full of different bugs that the community is going to be left to find out, because that's how it's been. That's how it's been for every single update. Like, game-breaking bugs, like brick not working, operations not logging out, the server error too. So I really just hope, more so than anything, like, yes, I want to see new, big, exciting stuff. Yes, that's always great, but I really hope that the update is just done properly this time, and that everything just runs smoothly. That would make the chicken very happy, because then there would be no backlash other than, I don't like this thing, it's new, which is going to happen 100% of the time anyways. So, yeah, I think that's what's important for the community as a whole, because that's the one thing that can go wrong with these updates, right? And this big kind of what do you call it? Excitement, hype machine for all this stuff. Like, sure, hype is great. Hype is great if you can follow through on it, right? So, remains to be seen, I guess. Remains to be seen, guys. But I have faith in the Supercellians, and I think you guys all should as well. It looks like under the new management of the bearded Drew Wonder that things have just been, it's just been like heaven for Boom Beach this last few months. So very excited for all this stuff. And yeah, I guess I'll throw it out to you guys at this point. What prototype defense do you think is required? I saw a lot of people saying that it looked like they needed to bring in new prototypes simply to nerf Bullet. As like an indirect, kind of direct nerf to Bullet and how he functions. So I don't know. You guys chime off down below in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking about these prototype balance changes, and well, not balance changes, but the prototype changes and all that stuff. I'm interested to hear what you guys are all thinking, guys. So I think that is pretty well going to wrap it up for the video today. So yeah, so we covered the. We touched on the sky defense, and the S.I.M.O one, I think it's got to be some sort of smoke interceptor, and maybe the sky defense works on different gunboat energy abilities. Maybe it's just for barrage or artillery or shock bombs or something like that, and maybe the S.I.M.O defense is more for smoke's EMP kind of style, where it just kind of dismantles the smoke guys. So guys, that is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to let me know everything what you think about these new prototypes and schedule or whatever that was hinted at on in the forums. Let me know that down below in the comments, guys. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you're interested in entertaining, informative, and see you next one, guys. Check it out. Bye.